Uganda. My name is Isaac. Thank you for watching my videos, subscribing and sharing. I really thank you so much. I really thank the Almighty God that has kept you alive up to this time. Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, from whatever place, whatever region, time you're watching this video from. Yeah, today we are still continuing with teenagers, and today I'm talking about solutions to problems that we listed in the previous video, problems that are faced by the teenagers. So today we are going to talk about solutions. In the comment section below, give me the possible solutions that you have according to the previous video. So it's my pleasure to have you again on this platform. Thank you for watching the videos, subscribing, sharing and liking. Keep up the spirit. Yeah, that's all. So today we are going with the solutions. You know, teenagers are part of the youth and of the youth, so I can't forget them. A parent, a sibling, a teen yourself, a teacher, an instructor, a guardian, a counselor watching this. Yeah, let's enjoy it together. Let's discuss together. Let's share together. Yeah. So first, of course, we shall have to go by the problem solution. Yeah. Yes, because if we don't know the problem, we can't have its solution. So we shall talk about the problem solution. Slowly by slowly we shall go. Yeah. So as per the previous video, we had our first problem as academic pressure. So I hereby count some of, according to my research, some of the suggested solutions to academic pressure among the teens. My research is based on quite a number of sources. Yeah, teachers, parents, those that have succeeded but were teens that have succeeded, the teens themselves that are struggling, that are trying to make it. Yeah. So the first point, we have said that we are going to talk about solutions that can help us solve the problem of academic pressure among the teens. So one, as per my research and the sources confirmed, one of the solutions we shall have to avoid or to prevent or to control the academic pressure, we have to study smart but not study for long. Are we together? We have to study smart but not long. What does it mean? You have some time to read. If there are science subjects, you research, do practicals, calculate. If there are calculation subjects, physics, math, economics, or the sub-math, subsidiary mathematics. Yeah. If there are other subjects, history, geography, summarize. Yeah. So do it, but not for long. Have a break, and don't have a break that is longer than the period you have been studying for. if you are been sitting down for 2 hours, have a break of 30 minutes, refresh your mind, then you get back to the books. This helps our minds to keep up remembering what we have read. Yeah, because I've seen people experiencing this kind of the book warming syndrome. People someone sits for 7 hours sitting in one place reading, but when that person gets away from that place, he cannot even give you 30 points of what he or she has been reading. So to solve that, we should have breaks. That's why in schools, say from 7 to 10, you have a break. 10:30 or 10:50 to 1, you have a break, like that. So we should include that in our reading program, the teens. And if you don't mind, even though you are not a teen but still study, you can also apply the same knowledge, because learning does not end. We learn until we start to earn, and we continue to learn as we earn until the earning stops dying, vertex. So learning does not end, so you can also cope up with the situation. Then the next solution, we talk to our parents. You break that expectation that parents are having before things worsen. If parents are sure that our child, our student, our teen will bring a first grade, bring a first class degree, bring A's and B's. So if you feel like, because in education, especially A level, my last level that I've been in, you get out of exams knowing what you have done, and you can even grade yourself. So when you see, before even exams, but see things that are not, I stopped giving parents that big expectation or that promising vibe. If you are seeing things are not coming up, sit with your parents down, tell them, Mom and Dad, you know what, I'm trying, but things are not really good. Keep praying for me. But I'm trying my best. But don't expect a lot from me, because you might expect a lot from me and things don't turn up well. My dear teens, don't fear, tell this to your parent. An expectation hurts more when the expected thing does not happen than if I knew it before. It wouldn't hurt me when I know it when it's too late. For example, may I have a tendency, if things get hard, or if I see that I cannot manage this thing, I tell my parents, I tell my mom, I tell my dad, I tell my other mom, because I have a big family behind me. So I said, you know what? This time things are not good. I'm feeling things are not coming out, but I'm trying. But don't tell them and pull out. Keep trying, because I know things can refuse this term. Each term things go well. For example, for me, there is a term I was in senior 5, senior 6. At that time, things did not go well, to an extent that I felt, to those that know, it's the only term that I missed a point of general paper. But it wasn't that I missed it because I failed, because the general paper, to pass it, to get a point, it's 50 marks. But that term, they recorded me with 55, but they deducted 10, whereby I don't know the exact reason, I can't lie, but in the recording there was 45. So trying to call, research, inquire what was the reason for the deduction, no one was giving it clear. The one who was supervising the paper told me that I exceeded some time that was allocated, and by the time they handed in the papers I did so there was kinda some confusion. So they reported me at home, because at my former school, I was a promising student. So they reported me. They told my parents, this boy is not serious, and I was a leader. My lord, I was a leader. He said, I think he's too proud because of leadership, he's not serious. At an extent, he would have failed all things, but even general paper, general knowledge, you understand, to the people that have studied GP, you feel GP, the whole world is on you. So, but in that time, I was not the only one. I think the person who passed that paper, because it was hard, the person who passed it was only one. And most of them that did pass it, they failed the paper. But I had done logic and I had passed it, because one number I had like 23 out of 50, another now, the logic number I had 22 out of 50, so I had passed. But they recorded deduction of 10 over time management and such stuff. So I was reported home. My parents told that they told me, sit here, we need to talk. Then mom told me, in this family no one has ever failed GP, so if you want to ashame us, better sort out yourself, and time is still early for you. Then I tried to explain. I talked to her. Parents, listen to your children. Not always that they are wrong, sometimes they are right. Try to listen to them. So my parent understood me, that was my mom. She understood me and told me, okay. That's how she replies, okay, let me hope what you have told me is the truth. But just know, not failing that paper again. So I struggled hard. I was a fan of logic. I thank God even at UNEB I did logic. For those that remember that number, it was circulation, it was all about circumference and that road mapping. So I did the number. Thankfully I passed. I passed. I did not pass by chance. I passed GP well. Now I think I was the third at school. So, but if they did not sit me down, or if I did not tell them what was going on, it would have been a real pressure. Because the next time I went in the paper free, without that pressure that if I fail it, my parents would think this, what, because I talked to them and they knew what was going on. Another solution to academic pressure: ask for help where necessary and when it's too early. If you know you did not understand something and it may come in exams, go to your teacher, go to your student that understand it, your fellow student that understood it. Go to the consult. Consult. Consultations don't put down, and they cannot make you regret. They are very beneficial because it's a one-on-one interaction. You ask, you're free to ask. So because it's better you go there early, consult early, ask early, understand early. Reason being, if tomorrow is the paper, in fact you have to rest. than finding someone at 1 a.m. The paper is 9 a.m. Someone is consulting, someone is calculating, someone is... My dear, you are going to reach in the paper with all the examination pressure. You will even sleep, even fast sleep. By the time you wake up, the invigilator is saying 15 minutes. For those that have sat in those rooms, yeah, you know the pressure inside, yeah. You are still writing, thinking hard, stressing the head. The invigilator says 10 minutes remaining. The person who was having a good handwriting, you will say that the person marking, God will help him to see. So, my dear teens, let's do things early to remove the regret and the academic pressure. So, the next problem was mental health struggles. So, the solutions I have for this: one, if you're having mental health issues, talk to the people around you, but not to everyone, but people that can try to understand you. Among these people, we have teachers, have counselors, we have parents, yeah, we have aunties, guardians, and so forth. And those older people, they tend to give us that advice that calms us down. Yeah. Another solution: people, let's try to have some hobbies, because they do a lot in our daily life. So if you are mentally struggling, that hobby something you love most, that activity you love most, can try to cool up your mind, come back to normal, think for the solution, for the other solution, but also itself is a solution. Yeah. So those are the solutions that I can give for mental health. Consult, talk to counselors, parents, teachers, friends that are really friends, not friends that are going to laugh at you. Yeah. You have two kinds of friends. You have friends that you are going to tell something, he tells it another one. They make a group, they start laughing at you. Then you have a friend who is going to say, try this, do these things will come up. Even me, I was like that, but I understand, but you will make it. So, teens, since you are not the first people to be teens, don't die alone. Yeah, consult, ask for guidance where you feel like you're no longer feeling yourself. Yeah, life will move on. Yeah, read books, make research about the kind of stage you are in, and know what you are dealing with, because it's not easy to cure something without knowing the cause, or to cure the disease without knowing the disease. So you first know what you are dealing with, then you consult. Yeah. The next problem we had, peer pressure. Yeah, that's what I have in my list. We had peer pressure. So what can we do for this peer pressure to not to affect us in our teen process of growth? First, what I can tell you: don't rush to get in touch with people you are not well conversant with. Yeah, if you are not well assured of some people, don't get into contact with them quickly. You may find a friend, you start sharing eats, drinks, money, but you don't know the real abouts of this friend. Where does he get his money from? Where does he work from? Where does he study from? What's their family background? Something like that. Where does he stay? What are his or her behaviors? Someone may be a good friend at first, but in the middle there someone changes. You're moving with someone, police comes, they arrest you, you are under arrest. Why? Do you know so and so? Yeah, I know him. So and so stole this, so and so fought with this and this. He has this and this for this person. He does not do this. He dropped out of school. Parents are looking for him or her. So you find yourself into trouble because of the peer pressure, because of the quick interact you had with someone, not knowing that someone will bring you problems. So delay to get in touch with these people you are not competent with, and find people that are really going to help you. Not having 20 friends but fake ones. Find 2 or 1 or 3 or 4, knowing that if I call Francis or Dennis or this or Fred or who I'm listing, don't say that. If I don't list you and you know me, don't say that you're not my friend. Just I'm listing, I'm giving examples. Oh, Peter, oh, this and this. We have some people that not relying on them, but you know that if I tell this to this friend of mine, will have something he or she feels. You feel yourselves too, and you sit down, think about the solution. So better have the 4 than the 20 that are going. Better have the 4 that will tell you. Peer pressure, it's not only about the behaviors, smoking or what and all that we know, but there is someone doing something. For example, someone is smoking, is your friend, you aren't smoking, but that person tells you, Isaac, please never smoke. Reason being, sometimes he's already addicted and is having a problem and does not want you to have the same problem. So this person will tell you the truth, even though that person is not smoking but sees you going astray, and this person tells you, man, what you're doing isn't right, try to fix your behaviors. Those are the friends I'm trying to tell you. Man, did you research about that group that you are entering in? Do you know their whereabouts? Do you know what they do? We are just entering because of fun. Man, get up and think about yourself. So have such friends. They also play a big role in our life. They're also good people to talk with. Don't die alone. So one of the solutions again to peer pressure, try to suffer alone. And try to do stuff alone. Not everything that you need help. There is an extent in life where those people are not going to be around. Know your parent, know your friend, know your mom, know your dad, know your siblings, and you have to stand alone. So sometimes you try things alone. I know. Not even though you have a best friend, you have a best parent, you do some things alone when they don't know what you're doing. So this also creates self-esteem. Some people that are influenced by peer pressure, they are not having that self-esteem and control. But if you sometimes do things alone, this one develops in you automatically. You say, but I'm able to do this and this and this and this. Yeah. So someone cannot just decide for you out of the blue that, you know what, come we join this. You say, let me think about it. Yeah. Let me first see how it goes. Oh, you go, I'll find you there. But you are sitting down thinking about it, or erasing it in your mind because you are seeing it's not working for you. So that was problem number 3. I think we are going to problem number 4, which was body image issues. So body image issues, one of the solutions I'm having from my research, focus on what you are doing. I have seen some people on internet, yeah, their bodies are good, they are fine because they are healthy, but due to the view of some people insult them, they abuse them on internet. I won't mention those people, but some, some, yeah, some, please don't comment them. Yeah, but appreciation to these people. They are focused. Whether the height, whether the figure, whether the looks, whether the talking, whether the speaking, whether the head, whether the legs, whether the arms, these people are focused on what they are doing. So you also have to be focused, especially on internet, in class. You have to be focused. Know what you are doing, know your goal. If you set a goal, even though somebody insults you, it's not a big deal. I think I'm speaking to someone, yeah, because not all people that have succeeded have perfect bodies. That's one. And even those people that are speaking, they are not having what they are talking about you. That's the fact. Tebabirina byebakwogerako nti gundi olina omutwe bwe guti, olina amaaso amatono, olina amatu biki, nabo abamu tebabirina. In fact, ayogeza nnaku. I'm sorry to change. In fact, those people, some of them are speaking out of jealousy. If you didn't know. Now, someone wakes up one day, tells you, gundi we yerusa, you bleach. Why do you do so? It's someone's life. Why do you interact it? If someone is bleaching, you will face the consequences if at all they are there. If someone is doing her nails, is styling the hair, don't come up, you are looking like this, what? It's not your life, man. You get? Shake it. And the more you talk about that person, the more you get inspired, if you didn't know, to those that talk about them. Because if you wake up one day, insult me, I'm not going to get scared. Because I know any bully, first of all, the reason why that person is doing that, is speaking that, first of all, 100% from trusted sources of research, that person is jealous. Number one, that person is how do you say it? Person is overwhelmed. Bimususeeko kitegedde alabira ddala bwe kyolina takirina kitegeera. So you find that person ng'ayogera bwogezi, just speaks nagamba, let me abuse this person akinyonyoke, does not own this app, does not own this class. Kitegeedde. For the students, someone for the teens, if someone tells you I'm taller than you, you are also shorter than him or her, yeah, that's a bro. You have a small head. Your head is smaller, does not match with your body. Ask that person, you have had it's my body. Are you having any problem with it? Yes. So we should not get distracted with such body image issues and to people that speak to us, because not everyone that is perfect. That's a fact. In fact, every person has something that is better or good than the other person. Since if you're not going to find that we are all perfect. We all have ways of living and ways we are created. Once again, if someone comes and tells you that you are like this and like this, look at that person very well. If someone tells you you are fat, in most cases those people are too slim. If someone tells you you are figureless, in fact those people you might find when they just use the artificial development drugs. You get. So don't give time to those, please, teenagers. You shouldn't get off or pissed off by such. You shouldn't get depressed. Or if someone tells you that you are too short, what are you doing in secondary? It's not that shortness. If you are short, you don't go to second. It's the only requirement is one. If you pass exams, yeah. So we should just grow our minds in the way of replying such people that just insult the teens or insult us. Someone tells you, why you are young, why are you at university? It's because of your brain. Your brain can stand for you. It's not, these issues are not for big bodies, giants, and so what. You get? So be confident. Don't fear those people. And to some of them, if someone comments in such a way, block. Get? Block that person because it's not having a goal. Someone who is having a goal on an app, at school, or in a business has no time for that. If someone came to school to study, where are you going to get the time to look at your friend? Hey, man, that boy is too short. Man, that girl is too slim. Why is he too fat? Really? So you are going off track. That person who is telling you that is already off track. Because at school, it's not a modeling show. If it was a modeling show, then you would have said, but at school, it's a study area. So, my fellow teens, never get pissed off of such. So, we watch that one, our body image issues. That one is placed aside. No problem solved. If you have any way of solving it, just comment in the comment section. Then we also have family conflict as problem number 5. Here, the first solution is you should have time for everything. Don't bring up serious stuff when some people are pissed off. You get? If you understand that is not in good condition, don't come playing. Because even dad is a person, mom is a person who has emotions. If at all you know ways of cooling them down, or if you know that you offended them, then ask for forgiveness. Because these parents are our parents, the guardians are our guardians, the teachers are our teachers, they understand us. But don't do it frequently because you know that I'll say sorry to mom and she will just accept. One day will come mom will no longer want to listen to that story or that forgiveness of yours. So, to avoid family conflict, when it's time to be serious, let's be serious. When it's time for some joking, joke, but remember the person you are joking with is not your sibling, is your parent, is your guardian, is your elder. You get? Yeah. And also parents, try to have some time. Know what's on your child's mind. Yeah. Though I know parents are always busy looking for money and such stuff, life hard is continuing to become hard and hard, but you may try to solve one problem but leave the other section. You are preparing for the future of the kid or for the teen, but you're not speaking to the teen messes up. In the future you are working for is tampered with. So those 5 minutes, those 10 minutes, secure them, and we shall be grateful and we won't regret. Yeah. And let's listen to each other. Children, teens, let's listen to our parents, and also parents, let's listen to our teens, because communication is the best thing around to avoid family conflict. Because if my communication is hard clear to my parent and my parents' communication is hard clear to me, then that means everyone will do the right thing. The minor mistakes that may happen, we apologize, but they won't lead to a conflict, because a conflict is caused due to a huge issue in the family. Yeah. So should I give you another solution? I think I've explained them all. Yeah. So we can go to the next problem, that's social media addiction. So how can we solve this? Social media addiction, how? According to me, you should have a plan. Parents should plan. I'm laughing because this one has reminded me of something at home. You know, a teen having a phone is not a crime, and it's not a big issue, but the problem comes here. How is this teen using the phone? What are the benefits? For what purpose? And what are the outcomes of using the phone? Recently at home, mom got phones for my siblings, for only those in primary, no? So from senior one, there are like, I think, 5 of them, they were given phones. Yeah, they came back for holidays and the internet was on, everyone was scrolling every time. But you couldn't find anyone outside. You stand outside, you call, hey, who is around? Come and do for me this. Unless when the battery has shut down, that's when you see someone outside. Or electricity is off, that's when you see people outside. So these people are getting addicted. They are not using the phones for the right purpose. Because first of all, at home, we love shooting videos, and mom loves it big, and granny. So we love doing content. So the main reason why these kids were given phones is because they had to research and learn and do content, and these people did not do according to the agreement as agreed, because they were given phones to enjoy, but the time of enjoying was done and they were still giving a deaf ear to mom. So recently I heard what mom did, collected all the phones back. She collected all the phones back. Now she's having them in the custody. What does this one bring? It was just a by the way. That parents, when we give phones to the teenagers, don't forget that this one is a teen. Don't forget. Keep it in head that you are dealing with someone terrible. So some teenagers are terrible. Yeah. You know, the teenagers, if someone is to become a teacher, you start recognizing that person when you're still a teenager. If someone is to become a journalist, you will detect that when that person is still a teenager. When someone is to become a doctor, you can detect that when that person is still a teen. Now, if someone is to get addicted to something without quick control, it's also detected. So mom detected it faster and she took action. Now people are getting back to the line. Yeah, you find doing the needful than it was before. Things had started to change. Find someone on phone 24/7. Please, you do this. Let me first watch 2 videos. Okay, but now everything is done in the right time, at the right place. So, but it's not a punishment, it was an agreement. So, by this, parents, we can make agreements and deals with our children. Don't agreement. Deals and agreements don't stop only in business. Even here they do apply. Yeah, because teens are understanding children. They are not infants that you take away something from him or her, then she cries. When you sit down and agree on something, and one of you, either the parent or the teen, does not do the right thing, then we have penalties. So the penalties take on. So this one helps us to stop the social media addiction, and they should have plan or timetables. You know that in the morning I'm going to do this, I'm going to clean the house, do laundry work, clean the compound, cook, make sure that everything is well, read my books for 2 hours, and since it's a holiday, I'll have 5 hours on my phone. That's all. 5 hours on my phone. I'll listen to some music. I'll listen to some inspirational stories. I'll scroll some videos, healthy tips. Then I'll have a rest, have lunch, have some games around. Yeah. Not always keeping on phone. So, parents, yeah, and I thank God I've had quite a good experience with my parents. For us at home, this tendency that you don't put the phone down. No. That, because that also you find every time someone is having the phone does not leave the hand. It's eating, is having a phone. No. You don't. At home, if you're watching a movie with the family, don't come with your phone. If you're in a discussion about something, you don't come with your phone. If we are on a dining table, you don't come with your phone. If we are doing anything in group, because every day we must do something as a general family. So when we are doing that something, no one holds a phone unless it's an important call. So this one also try to prevent and control the addiction, because if every time you are, even to an extent, you don't even have time for yourself to have food, you are eating, you are scrolling, you are typing, such kind of ways. So thank God at in our family that's not, so we don't have that kind of addiction. So our parents also try to cope up with it, for the betterment of our teens. Also about social media addiction, you can create a boredom plan. On social media, there are many things that kill boredom, but when you overstay there, then you are addicted. So this is where also hobbies come in. Don't forget that we have hobbies, and they are there for a reason. For example, I love playing football, playing keys. So it's not for me every day. If I'm not at a place somewhere busy or what, if I'm kind of free, I know that when it clocks, that's why my alarm was ringing. When it clocks 5, I know that I have to go for some physical training, football at the pitch. So in that time where I would be having my phone, I'm enjoying football, which is also not bad. Or I'm playing keys. This also controls the addiction. You get? So we should also remember our hobbies as teens, because our hobbies do a lot. They create connections. Some of them, they are physical protectors to our bodies. So and the second last, I think we have financial stress. Financial stress for the teens, I think we should remember what we call spend as you save. And the little money that our parents give us, for those that are working, the little money you earn, let's remember to save, not to go up to 0 shillings, because that's the worst fear of everyone. I don't know, but to me, going to 0 shillings, it's my worst fear. It's one of my worst fears. So let's remember saving. Parents, remember that it's allowed to open a child's account in the bank, so that person will not, by the time you leave that person to go start a life, that person is having something. Let's teach our teens how to save and how to spend accordingly. This issue, food is at home, someone is ordering for pizza for no reason. Food is in the fridge or drinks, then someone is ordering for something else outside because money is there. That money, one day it may come when the banks are closed, when that money is not there, or when the bank's accounts are frozen, or there is something you can't get out of home, or money is over, because we know that money can reach an extent, it's not around, so you have to look for your savings, you get, but yet you used to spend it inappropriately. So let's remind our children to save and spend where necessary. This one goes to the parents, the guardians, and the teens, you yourselves, because I know you can control yourself, you can control your spending, you get. If everything is around, then why should you spend 100k a day, 50k a day for what? If you'd be doing that for saving and investing in something, it's not only the big people that do invest. Even a teen can invest in a business, can start up a small scale business. By the time that teen grows up into a late teen, you have something and you can't cry that I'm broke and so what. Yeah, invest in some projects. Yeah. Not only those big ones, but even the small ones. You chase away this financial stress slowly by slowly. Yeah. So we have the last one as bullying and cyberbullying. That was the last problem, I think. Yeah, as I told you, this also bullying and cyberbullying, it connects to body image issues. And how do we overcome this one? Don't listen to these people that are cyberbullying you, because the first thing I told you, these people, first of all, they are jealous, because maybe some of them are not at the level you are on. For example, I see some people, a teen is a influencer on a certain app, that teen is having a good following, over 1 million, and you find a 50-year-old person insulting that teen over something. It's not big, it's not a big deal. You find that person insulting this young teen. Wait, why are you doing that? Someone is not doing wrong, is doing his or her own content. Find someone blasting out of the blue. Let's get reminded that these people are stressed, and others are affected by what we call, how do we call it? I'm forgetting. They were supposed to do these things in their teens, but they are not able. Because you can't tell me that you are saying, why is a teen like dancing on TikTok, dancing or doing kiddish stuff on TikTok or on YouTube? Reason being, for you didn't do it because you are not able. It does not make others not to do it. Am I clear? Yeah. If someone is speaking fluently, for example, English, in a certain app, a young kid or a teen is giving speeches, then you find someone in the comment section, someone is 35 years old, and someone is saying, is replying, twakalaba aboogera oluzungu, oluzungu lugenda kuyamba ki? What's English going to help you? Are you the first person to speak English? Instead of inspiring this young kid or this young kid, someone, because at that tender age of that one, she wasn't able or he wasn't able. That's why he's bringing this force back. Yeah, I'm forgetting how they call it. Time something. So, as teens, you shouldn't be depressed by these people. Then we should talk to the people responsible of us, the parents, teachers, because speak to 3 people, 4. You get? If one ignores you, not all that will ignore you. Some of them will give you time and they will have solutions to the necessary problem that you're having via internet. And thank God, nowadays, for example, on YouTube, thanks to the
Generate
management
by AI.
that you cannot just come out of the blue insulting, because you have a way of blocking comments. Yeah. So thank you the management and the app technicians for doing that for us. So you can block the comments. If that person insults you, go block him or her to never disturb you again. Continue doing your stuff. Don't give them a deaf ear. Don't give a space to people that are that don't deserve it. Don't waste your energy, your words to people that are not that do not deserve to have them. So then you can also report accounts. Yeah, it's allowed. Report accounts to the management of the app. They deal with that person. Either they block that person or they have the way they work upon. Yeah. So my dear teams, those were the solutions that I tried to come up with as a fellow team to the problems that we face. So as a team, a parent, a teacher, a counselor, uh, a guardian, if you have anything to add on, you have more solutions or more problems, you comment down uh, in order for our fellow teams to learn how to fight their problems, because even some of them don't know that what they are in are
Generate
problems.
by AI.
So let's awaken them, let's give them an awareness that their problems can be solved, yeah, and life can move on. And those problems, if they are affected by those problems, it's not the end of life. You can solve the problem, move on. So thank you for watching, thank you for listening, thank you for viewing. I remain Isaac Senior Uganda. Thank you for discussing with me about the solutions to the problems faced by the teenagers. Let's meet in my next video. Have a blessed day. May the Almighty God protect you and keep you safe. Until next time.